Welcome back, everybody, to the show. A little something different tonight and a little something personal. 1 year ago today, I uploaded my first video, a Boros deck called SUNBURNED. And from there, I told myself, I'll give it 1 year. 1 year I'll try to make it as a Magic the Gathering creator. And if I don't have 1,000 subs by then, well, I guess it won't work. Cut to 1 year later, and here we are. Over 2,000 subs and still going strong. Thank you guys for all the love and support you've shown me. I'm privileged to do this every day. And here's to another year, here's to another 5, here's to another 10. Next stop, 20,000 guys, right? Villains for life. And enjoy the first video I ever made. Is it bad quality? Yes, it is. Is it a little cringy? Maybe. But tell me honestly, what do you think? And what do you think of the deck? Probably a grand total of, 10 people have seen this. So now to have potentially 2,000 people or more see it is going to be an interesting experience. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment. Or else the like and subscribe will come and get you if you don't like and subscribe. That's all, guys. Enjoy my first attempt at making Magic the Gathering content. Bye-bye. All right. Welcome to my first video. As far as making videos go, I'll say that I have absolutely no experience. But when it comes to Magic, I have quite a lot of experience. I've been playing Arena for about a year now, back from when it was in beta. But I've been playing Magic since beta came out, and I was about 10 years old when my cousin introduced me to it over the summer. And he had a bunch of beta cards that are all somewhere in his mom's attic that are worth thousands upon thousands of dollars. And I wish I owned them, but I don't. So I've been doing this for a while, on and off. I've been playing Magic for probably about 25 years, honestly. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe more like 22 or 23 years. So that should give you a rough idea of how long I've been doing this on and off for at least 2 decades. This is probably my favorite version of the game right now in Magic the Gathering Arena. It's quick, it's snappy, the building tools are good, the cards are good, the system where they give you cards are good, the wild card system is very good. I'm a big fan of it. Right now, I am Diamond Tier 1. I'm Platinum Tier 1. I'm hoping to make Diamond this week. And I'll show you what I've been using. As you can see, I've mostly been playing red, white, with a little bit of blue thrown in. I am not a fan of green. Never have been. I don't think I ever will be. It's just not exactly what I like to play. It's not my style. I am a big fan of black. I am a big fan of red. Definitely blue, but it seems like lately in MTG Arena, white has really been dominating. Red is always up there in the meta. When we talk about Steamkin and Lava Coil and Shock and all these things, just straight aggressive burn decks, those are always floating up there in the meta. But I feel like white life gains have really had a come up lately. So what I've been playing is a mixture of Sunburn Weenie and Flighty, which are my 2 decks. Right now I'm going to play Sunburn Weenie. I call it that because it is a red and white weenie deck, so when something is white with a little red, it's a sunburn, and it is weenie, and it is also funny because it's a dick joke. So, God's Willing, great card, 7 Sprint, Scorch Spitter, Shock, Light of Hope, probably one of the best utility cards out there. 3 options for 1 mana, all of them can destroy. I've killed a lot of creatures with the surprise 1/1 counter. I've used the 4 life to get out of jams, and of course destroying an enchantment is always useful. Salmon Sprint, underrated card in my opinion. It's common. 1 mana, haste, and scry. and a 2/1. Can't beat it. Scorch Spitter. This just kind of goes with the aggressiveness of what I'm doing. Shock, standard. Cavalcade. When you have a lot of 1-power creatures out, this is very deadly. You can kill them with just the attack. I can get up to 10 1/1 creatures out and just blast with the initial attack and not the damage that it does. Lava Coil, very useful, especially on certain decks that like to cycle things out of the graveyard that I've been seeing lately, because it exiles a lot of creatures. Omen of the Sun. Omens have been fantastic. Gain life, obviously make 1/1 creatures. Act of Treason. Again, this is an absolute game winner. When that Godzilla, when that crazy thing comes out, when the guy, when your opponent is putting out Hydra's Growth on something, and he has a 16/16, and he's beefing up to hit you with everything you have next turn, grab it, smash him with it, boom, one and done. Clamor Shaman, get right past the blockers. That's the main thing. Especially when you can put haste, you can surprise them. They can throw out an emergency blocker, and you throw this out, haste them. The emergency blocker can't block. Boom. This guy, I've seen him a lot. He's very useful in creating 1/1 creatures, especially if you use him in conjunction with Samet Sprint, because he's going to get the 1/1 counter on him and his power. And if you put Samet Sprint on him, his power is going to be 4. So he's going to make 4 1/1 creatures immediately on the first turn. He's out. Legion Warboss generates weenies like crazy. It's also got Mentor. He's cheap, very good. Raging Redcap, just a simple double strike goblin in there to help round everything out. I can swap him in and out with pretty much anything I need. He's just kind of a common card that is available. Double Strike is also very useful because it's not expected. People don't realize how powerful it can get. Again, when you compare him with Samet Sprint, he can come in for 1, do 1 damage with Cavalcade of Calamity, so that's 2 damage right then and there. And then put Samet Sprint on him, and he'll do 6. He'll do 3 and 3 for a total of 6 that somebody's not expecting. A Flying Haste, very fast on there. You always have to have something to deal with flyers. It helps. Cub Warden, Lifelink, Mutate, creates 1/1 tokens. Boom, perfect. Aurelia. I think this is the only mythic rare that I have in the deck. Boosts people, trample, and vigilance on somebody else, and mentor. All around useful card. A 2/5 flyer for 4 mana. Can't beat it. Inspiring Commander is the most expensive card I have right now. The main reason is when another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life and you draw a card. So when you pair this with something like Omen of the Sun, you're going to gain 4 life total and draw 2 cards. I mean, that's a lot of card control. That's a lot of life. When you put somebody like Krenko down, he's got a 6 power, and you make him, you're going to gain 6 life and draw 6 cards. I've actually overcarded myself a couple of times with Inspiring Commander, but he's something for the late game that can really push you over the edge. Some basic double lands, Sacred Foundry, Temple of Triumph. I don't like these too much because they come in tapped, and this deck is kind of about speed. So I don't like to... The Pain Land is fine if you really want to get it out in a pinch, but I don't really like to overload it with some lands that can't come out and pay for things right away, because the idea behind this is pressure and speed, really. So let's try to play some ranked games, and we'll see if we do any good. Some days I'm flying through, and some days I'm getting my ass kicked. It really just depends. I should note that I don't really pay for cards. I don't spend gems. I bought these gems when they were on sale for coins. So I've mostly gotten most of this stuff that I have through just playing the game with coins, with getting seasonal card drops, getting promotional boosters, stuff like that. I don't really spend a lot of money on the game. All right, let's see. That's a decent opening hand. I'll get Scorch Spitter out right away to get pressure on him. I don't have anything that's 2, so I can go to Windscarred Crag right away, then hit Krenko. So part of the strategy that I use a lot with Magic is I like to look at life differentials. How much life does he have versus how much life I have, and what's the difference? Life differential is basically how much you can play, how many hits you can take, and it gives you how much room you have to kind of breathe. So I always look for something that's a high life differential. I always try to get his life low and my life high. Even if I'm not in a position to win, it gives me a couple of turns to get in the position to do that. So applying pressure early on is key for that kind of strategy, to make sure that there's always kind of this this balance that's in my favor. I know it seems like basic, but some people, they just kind of like, well, if I win with 1 life, I win with 1 life. Doesn't matter. I kind of like to keep a cushion just so I have a little bit more breathing room. I'm kind of expecting a lightning bolt or something like that, a shock, something to come after me right now, because I'm throwing a lot of stuff at him. And I'm just going to apply the pressure. I guess he really doesn't have anything. Because I am going to keep coming at him until he stops me. He's not. Oh, well, that's it. I guess he didn't draw a good hand. So that'll be a victory for me. As you can see, we're Platinum tier. We're headed into Diamond. I don't know if I can make Mythic. You really need to have a lot of good cards or be playing the meta to get into Mythic. And right now, I'm not pouring the money into the packs early on. I don't even have the season pass, if you saw that in the corner. So that's kind of where I'm at. I think the only thing that I bought for this game is when I downloaded the beta, they had like an introductory package that was like $5, and it came with a bunch of gems and a bunch of packs and a bunch of other stuff. So I think that's probably $5, about the most I ever spent on this. This is a terrible opening hand. I might mulligan it just because I don't have any white mana, and I don't have a lot of early plays. I could try to hope to draw into some mana, but honestly, that's just luck. I don't play with any deck monitors either. I don't go for all the modern stuff. Like I said, I've been playing this game for 20 years. I'm kind of stubborn. I'm kind of stuck in my ways. And my opponent doesn't know whether or not he wants to mulligan. Hopefully he'll just quit, and I can move a little bit up the Platinum tier. I still would like to get some actual gameplay in and get an actual kill to show off my deck, but I mean, a win's a win, I guess. I don't know. I don't think that. Oh, I guess he burned out. I'll mulligan. This is not great. This is a little better. I'll keep it, and I will dump one of the planes. I figure that I can play Cavalcade, but I'm going to draw 3 cards by then because he's going first. So I figure I can draw into another land by that. Turn 2, I'll play Cavalcade. Turn 3, I'll play Omen of the Sun. Turn 4, Clamor Shaman. Turn 5, Sky Knight Legionnaire. Hopefully turn 6, I'll be able to play Spartan Commander if the draws are with me. That's pretty good. I got Scorch Spitter, but I'm not going to block with him, so let's open with Cavalcade. Yeah, he's got some huge opening hands right now. And I did not draw into the mana that I needed. And he's already got he's already got a 6/5 out, and I can't even kill it. I can burn this guy, but that's not really doing much. I'll just throw up a blocker. One major drawback of Lava Coil, as good as it is it's a sorcery. It's not an instant. So normally, if he took a hit, if he was at 5 and took a hit, yeah, this guy ruined everything he had. 2 mana out, I'm already dead. It hardly matters. It hardly matters what I put down. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede this one. That guy drew into a monster hand. It was a well-made deck, but he just got the cards he needed. And we go back one. This is always the hardest hump to go over. I flew through like tier 4 and 4 and 3, and 2 I kept going back and forth, back and forth. I had a couple of losing streaks. But now I'm at 1. I'm trying to get to diamond. I don't really follow the meta either. I don't go on the sites and see what everyone's playing or what the top deck is. I just kind of do my own thing. I play it for fun, really, and for the nostalgia factor, really. I before I got my new computer, I had tried it out, the duels on the Xbox, and it's a god awful game there. Talk about getting your ass kicked. I don't know how much money those guys sunk into that. Yeah, I don't know if he wants to lose his Paradise Druid right away, but he'll take 2 damage. But Arena is probably one of the best games out there. I mean, for free, you can't beat it. If you have any kind of interest in Magic or even trading card games, I mean, this is the gold standard. There's a reason this has been around for 25 years. This is quarter of a century this game's been going, maybe more. I mean, Richard Garfield just nailed these mechanics right out the gate. All right, Omen of the Sun or Lava Coil him. I'm going to slow him down, and He's blue, so he can't counter it right now, so I might as well get it out of there, because it seems to me like he is going to probably mutate and mutate and mutate. And the problem with mutate is it's like a train running downhill. If it starts getting going, it just doesn't stop, because there's so many different effects that'll go off, that when this creature mutates this way, when this creature mutates that way, it gets to the point where when something is mutating for the 5th or 6th time, there's like a draw 1 card, gain 4 life. Target player loses 4 life. Target player sacrifice a creature and destroy 1 creature. It stacks on itself so many times it just gets crazy recursive, and it just starts going and going and going and going. I'll take that shock from the scry. Might as well throw up these blockers. And I'll hold steady for right now. Maybe he'll mutate that guy. I can Lava Coil him again if he spends all of his mana. Yeah. I can hit him with the Lava Coil. Oh, no, I can't. Well, I can hit him with a shock and a Lava Coil, which frankly will be worth it. It's 4 mana, but you know what? I'll hit him with the Lava Coil and let him decide how he wants to play this. If he wants to, no, he can't block anyways. We'll go in. We'll let him think we're going to let him survive. So he's got Paradise Druid out. I'm feeling pretty confident because we're kind of moving very aggressively right now and kind of in a good position. Let's get Aurelia out and start mentoring and boosting and if he wants to block him, that trample will go through. Nope, he doesn't want to block it. I think we were just too quick on the draw for my kill his creatures right out. That's another mutate. It's hexproof unless it's tapped. He's returning it to my hand. But if I cavalcade, and then I throw everybody in, and then I'm going to throw the Light of Hope on. This is why I love the Light of Hope on here. Because he probably won't block. He thinks he's going to survive with... Oh, he blocked. He blocked. I thought he was going to survive with 1. And try to come at me. But he is sorely mistaken. Right now, if I just attack, that's what's great about Cavalcade of Calamity. I don't even have to get through. As long as I attack, he's dead. So he's pretty much screwed at this point. Especially spending all of his mana. That's the trick to this deck. It's if you hit the right cards off the gate, you can really just be super aggressive with him. He's going to return him to my hand. So it'll only do 1 damage if I attack, but hopefully I can draw into a Samet Sprint. If I can draw into a Samet Sprint. No, that's a Windscarred Crag. Do I want Aurelia again, or do I want to scry for the Samet Sprint? He gains some life. Let's bring Aurelia out again. He's probably going to mutate, but we'll throw 2 at him, and maybe he'll sack his creature. He's going to destroy an enchantment. He might go after Cavalcade or Omen. Probably Cavalcade. I assume so. But he's dead anyways if he doesn't get rid of the... Well, he's going to return it to my hand because he mutated. That's part of the reason I have the God's Willing is I just make him immune to green. And problem solved. So he's hanging in there. This is the problem I'm talking about the mutation. Whenever you mutate, return, do all this crazy stuff, it starts getting way out of control, which is why you got to apply the pressure right away. Luckily, we have this hasted guy. That's the other thing with haste. He can return him to my hand. Oh, he's going to gain 2 life. He's going to gain 4 life. So he's at 6. Well, if I put Aurelia out, he'll be 5. For the +2 from Aurelia, I can Light of Hope him for 5 damage. Ooh, that definitely helped, because now somebody can't block. Let's just get Aurelia out. He might have a counter spell. He's got 1 blue mana ready. Who knows? I don't think it's that kind of deck, though. He's got Vigilance and Trample. Has this guy got Reach? Anybody got Reach? He does have Reach. But I will surprise him with my Light of Hope. If he blocks with the Reach, thinking I won't get through, I'll pop him. Which is also another reason that Light of Hope is so useful. Just because people think, oh, I can stop this guy. He doesn't have enough power to get through. And you just give him that little touch, and he goes right over. Is he going to take it? Yeah, he took the bait. He might have some other trick up his sleeve, but I'm gonna play mine. He might have a boosting card, and then he's got 2 cards in his hand, so who knows? Oh, he played a flash. Okay. There you go. Yeah, see, this is the problem with mutate. When these things start mutating, it just becomes too hard to try to knock them out because they get so many effects that go off. You know what I mean? They just so many different things happen when they mutate. It just becomes too hard to counter. But we had him by the nuts. If I had another mana, I'd be in a much better position because I could throw down Clamor Shaman and then Sky Knight Legionnaire, and I'd be able to make him not be able to block. But I think I will punch him anyways with the Clamor Shaman because I don't think anything else has reach on it, right? Oh, that giant fish thing does. Haste. No attacks. Yeah, I think he's got my number on this one. Yeah. I had him down, but could not deal. That's 13. I can stay alive for one more round. Maybe something miraculous will happen. Might as well. He drew into a crazy amount of mana, too. I don't even know what turn it is, but he has 10 mana out on the board. None of these guys have... I won't block. I'll just take the 13. Fuck it. Maybe I'll live with 2. It's actually not bad. He might have fucked up here. He may have fucked up here. Yeah, I think he misplayed that. Unless he has another mutate. Target creature can't... Oh, it's hexproof. Oh, well. Fuck it, we'll go in. Well, that was a close one, boys. And girls, I assume. But he has got our number. He has got our number, so we're going... I don't think we go back all the way. I think we get a mercy one. I'll try to get a win on this video, and then I'll wrap it up. It's midnight. That's when I play Magic. I play Magic in the middle of the night. So this is Midnight Magic. Maybe I'll start a series. This takes off huge, just blows up beyond anything anyone's ever seen. You know, talking ESPN, not even ESPN 2, like main ESPN 8 o'clock Magic tournaments. You know, if that kind of blow up happens, then we'll definitely continue it. But if not, I don't think it's worth it. All red, I don't like it. Keep, and we'll throw that Inspiring Commander away. The problem with him, he's just too expensive. He's very useful, but he's kind of a late game card. The problem with these pressure decks, these fast decks, is you can get bogged down in the late game because you're throwing, weenie creatures against high level stuff, 1/1s against high level stuff. And you kind of need the card advantage. You kind of need the life advantage to really, really put the pressure on in late game. So he's just kind of there to balance out the late game. Sorry if my microphone quality sucks. I'm using it just a basic. I don't have like a Blue Yeti or whatever the hell those things are. I just have a regular headset with a microphone, which I'm using. And and for some reason we're stuck. Stuck on my turn. It's apparently not. Oh, there we go. That's what you like to see. Yep. We reconnected and lost a turn, so that's great. Do have some server issues. I don't know if it's my internet. I didn't seem to have any internet problems, but one thing that Arena doesn't have great is the server desyncs that you do get. Will just randomly disconnect, or it just says, there's a problem connecting. The one weird thing is that if you just close the game and reopen it, it starts you right back at the same game. That's one of these fucking decks. I hate this Cauldron Familiar. He's going to get a Cauldron out, burn him, gain life, do all kind of crazy stuff. Such a cheap deck. I just don't play like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just, like I said, I'm old school. The infinite cycles and things like that are just broken. I don't think they're fun. I just don't think they're fun to play. I mean, I guess you can just make it a deck that just wins every single time, like, flawlessly because it's broken. But, like, there's not really any strategy to it other than just automatically play the cards that are broken. Alright. What do we want? Do we want Raging Redcap? Cavalcade of Calamity? We'll get Cavalcade out. Put some punishment down on him. Get those guys out. You might be wondering, why are you attacking? That Bloodthirsty Aerialist will just kill you. Nope. It will not. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I was just gonna God's Willing him. Just to save his life, but I guess he went after the other one. Sacrifices a creature with the greatest power. Alright, well that goes Krenko. I do have a life gain deck very similar to this. They're good, but they get countered pretty easily. I need Sky Knight out there. And I will just attack to put the damage down. That'll do 4 to him. I will block the Bloodthirsty Aerialist with the Sky Knight Legionnaire just to not take that 5. Well, God's Willing him, so he's still around. And hopefully I'll draw into something a little bit more tight. Unfortunately, Bloodthirsty Aerialist has gone past our Lava Coil ability. Oh, he's gonna... You know what? I might have an interesting play here. I might make him throw this in the trash. I'm gonna make him immune to white. Oh, no, I can't. It's only my creatures. Alright. Well, he'll get them out there anyways. We do get to scry, so make him immune to white. Ooh, yeah, we'll take that Lava Coil. And we will block that guy coming in. He is going to get more powerful, but unfortunately there's not much we can do about that right now. Raging Redcap. He'll be a decent defender. What I'm thinking is swapping out these Raging Redcaps because they're not too useful right now. And I'm thinking about putting an exile card in there, something like to deal with the big creatures, which is what I usually do. Banishing Light or Pacifism is pretty good. The problem is when you're playing against white, they always have the destroy enchantments, which is a problem. But I do think he does have our number on this one too, just because there's not much I can deal with the 10 life gainer without, yeah, 31 life. I don't think I can deal that much with this deck, period. With only a meager shock and a lava coil, he's moved way beyond my ability to stop him. I can lava coil him, and I can shock him just to be a dick. I do get the double strike in, but he beat us. Not a good night so far. I got pushed back to Platinum Tier 2, which was not my plan. I'm going to make a quick on-the-fly adjustment here. Just winging it. Where is you? Where is you? Sunburned Weenies. Let's get rid of these Raging Red Caps, and let's add in a Banishing Light. Let's go with that. Just to kind of, we keep getting hit by these mutates, and I'm seeing them higher and higher. I'm seeing a lot of these mutate decks that are floating to the top. I have one, but it's okay. I mean, I have a red, black, white mutate deck, because those are the colors that I play, but I wasn't thrilled with it. Honestly, it just wasn't matching up well. You kind of have to have a counter to the mutate decks as opposed to just playing another mutate deck against them. Honestly, I found blue really works well against a mutate, because probably one of the best strategies is return target creature to its owner's hand. That just completely messes everything up for the mutate decks. And also just counter spells. Somebody's counting on that mutate to go through, and you counterspell it, it just throws a wrench in the whole thing. Ooh, this is not good. We're not drawing into land. So we're already in trouble. We will discard that Inspiring Commander. Generally, always a good idea to discard the most expensive thing in your hand. At least that's my thinking. Thank God we got that. Here comes Krenko. But yeah, blue disrupts mutate a lot just because of that card return and counterspelling. Fire Prophecy. Yeah, all right. We could have waited and had a God's Willing ready for him, but we got to put pressure on him eventually. Yeah, I didn't think he wanted to attack with that. He needs her for the mana. So let's bring out Omen of the Sun. At the very least, we're on the board. He sees us got red, so he doesn't want to get rid of that hexproof. He wants that mana builder, so he's probably building up to somebody big. Rabid Bite. It's kind of pointless for him to be spending 2 mana on a 1/1. I don't really get that, but all right. I guess he just doesn't want me building up. Scry. Let's hopefully scry into something good here. No, we don't want a mana. We need more creatures on the board. We have a handful of spells. So let's scry again. If at first you don't succeed, scry and scry again. So this deck is also very heavy on scry. Yeah, Legionnaire, throw that Throw that away. You sprint God's Willing and Omen of the Sun is all scrying cards, which gives you some excellent card control, depending on what your situation is. So I did kind of set it up scry heavy. We also have a scry land in there too. I've been thinking about boosting that up just to add a little bit more, but I didn't want to sacrifice a regular land for come and tap land just yet. Ooh, that's not good. But we can lava coil him. We can kill him pretty quick. Ooh. Alright, so that's Gargo's Vicious Watcher. So what we do with Gargo's Vicious Watcher, we can Banishing Light him, or we can take him. So what I'm thinking is we're going to take him first. We're going to take him first, hit him with it. Hit him with his own Gargados, whatever. And then we will end the turn. And then we can Banishing Light him. Ooh. He's a good one. He's not there yet. His devotion isn't high enough, so I'm not too worried about him yet. And I don't think his devotion is ever really going to get there, so now we Banishing Light him. Add Skylight Neogenaire. And we'll pop Luca. Just so if he wants to play that 2, he can't without sacrificing him. So yeah, he's just going to add the +1. He's going to hit me with Fire Prophecy. Couldn't God's Willing him. Ran out of mana. But he is not in a good position. Hopefully we're going to draw into an actual card instead of a mana or a spell. I need a creature. That is not it. Oh, his devotion made it. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll probably come in. Yeah, he'll come in for 12. I would. I only got to get rid of one of those to make that go back to not a creature anymore. Ooh, we got rid of the enchantment. That was a pretty good combo. Oh, and we killed ourselves. Yep, that's it. All mana draws. And we're sinking in the ranks. This is great. This is a great first video for everyone to see. This is wonderful. We will go one more time. It is well past midnight now. We will go one more time to see that I actually am competent. Oh, God. You never want to see that. I actually am competent in Magic. You know what? We'll keep that. I keep throwing away hands with double colored lands on the front. Same colored lands. Fuck it. Whoop. I mean, screw it. I didn't say the F word. Forgive me. I can already see this as a life gainer. But we have Lava Coil Shock, Banishing Light right out the gate, so I'm not really worried about creatures. As soon as he hits the board with Ajani's Pride Mate or... well, I can get rid of that. That's not a problem. I might save my Light of Hope, though. I don't have any white mana. Why? Because fuck them, that's why. Nope, not what we need either. It's on you, guy. Wow, this was a bad hand. I should have mulliganed. Oh well. You bet your ass I'll pay for the life on that. Finally get something out. Let's get this Clamor Shaman out. Let haste him attack. The other guy can't block. That's 2 damage right off muscle. Boom. Still got our Lava Coil. Still got our Banishing Light. I'm not real worried about a big creature. Dawn of Hope's a great card. It's not really worth losing Light of Hope for. Okay, now it is. This is just a straight life gain. I can actually get rid of both of them, but that's a Scorch Spitter, so we will go with a Scorch Spitter out. We will Light of Hope this pacifism. He can't block. That's going to be 2 damage. Boom. That'll be 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, he's dead. He's going to get banished because he's going to be too high to Lava Coil him right now. He'll tap, gain 1 life, he'll be to 4, and then he'll attack with this guy, and he'll be to 5, but he'll get Banishing Light next turn. Unless he holds this guy back. That would really be... No, he didn't hold him back. I'm not sacking him. He'll get banished. It's fine. Another thing. You're banished. I'm going in again. It doesn't matter. They're both tapped anyways. So that's 6 damage. Or was it 5? I think it was 5. He's wondering what he can do. Okay, he's going to conclave that Banishing Light, most likely. Oh, he got rid of Cavalcade. That's surprising. I guess it was doing the most damage to him. He'll draw a card off that. He'll come in with the 1, why not? Oh, he held off. Okay. I could kill that Soul Mender, but it's not worth it. Yeah, you can't block. I'm expecting an Ajani's Pride Mate any second. I'd be surprised if he didn't have 4 of them in his deck. Another Conclave. Probably will get the Banishing Light, bring that guy back. Yep, he got him back. He'll gain 1 life for him. He lost all of his counters, which is kind of the idea, though. He'll be back up to 4, or he might hold off. Oh, there's the Ajani's. I'm going to burn the Ajani's next turn. I can't do anything about Bloodthirsty Aerialist. I'm just going to have to deal with him in a different way. Oh, I can grab him, though. That'll be good. Burn you. Grab you. And we will come in with Pain. So the deck is kind of firing on all cylinders now. This is how it's supposed to work. I mean, he can hit me for 6, but I'm going to kill him next round if he does that. Unless he's got a board wipe. Settle the Wreckage. Oh, I don't think Settle the Wreckage is in this series. He can hit me for 6 now. Still doesn't matter. It's not enough. Yeah, you got to defend, guy. So what am I going to do? Oh, go in. Why not? Let's see. You can't block. So I want to be able to put Inspiring Commander out next turn, or I want to hope for something else. I'll put it on next turn. I'll gamble it. Oh, he has red in this deck. That's weird. That's 10. Hopefully he doesn't have any. So that's 10. He'll be able to do 11. Hopefully he can't get more life. Otherwise he's going to kill me outright. Let's see here. No attacks. No, it doesn't matter. He's going to kill me with that Bloodthirsty. I didn't draw the right. I should have thrown away that. It was a misplay. I should have thrown away that Plains and hope for something else instead of Inspiring Commander. He's just going to hit me for 12. Yeah, that was a misplay on my part. What did I have to deal with? 2 Passivisms and 2 Conclave Tribunals right off dick. Not great. Not great at all. Sinking in the tears. Lost 4 games so far. Well, we saw what it looks like when it's working, but it's just not working that well. I did actually make the platinum with this deck, so I don't know why I'm doing such a bad job right now. But I have a real bad curse when I get to tier 1 of any color. I just get my ass whipped. I just absolutely get my ass whipped. It's pretty amazing. I'll pay 2 lot. No, I don't need to. Moving quick. Moving quick. He's going to block, but I really just did it to get these tokens out. Okay, so his goal is to... Let's see if I read this right. So basically untap stuff and keep tapping things over and over again. Get a crap ton of mana. There's the Ozolith. So just generate mana, I guess, is the idea. So let's move quick. Let's move quick here. Let's get Clamor Shaman out. We'll haste him. Yeah, that looks about right. That looks about right. We can still play our Light of Hope and our God's Willing to protect. He's looking for something. He's mining his deck for something and untapping and mining his deck and untapping and basically, you know, that's why I'm saving my Banishing Light for whatever huge thing is coming out, unless it has Hexproof. Oh, Hydroid Crisis. You know, that's not that big of a deal. But I also mined his deck for more stuff, so... Let's see here. No thing. Okay, we'll just banish him. Yeah, too much. He wasn't finding whatever he needed. Okay, so 2 wins, even if we did make him quit and we didn't get to kill him. But I think this video is probably over an hour long. And we sunk really far. So really a successful night. when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, that we sunk so far from 1 bar into a tier, only 5 wins away from Diamond, and to like 7 bars away from Diamond. So yeah, no, eight bars away from Diamond. Well, you really had a heck of a night. But anyways, that is Sunburn Weenies. I am gonna try it again. Um, I think it needs a little bit of tweaking for the stuff that I'm coming against in Diamond. I don't think it's moving fast enough. I think I really need to double down on speed, but it is an interesting deck, and honestly, it's fun to play. There's a lot of fun plays in it, like grabbing somebody's big guy with, just hitting him with all the weenies, or killing him with Cavalcade of Calamity just without even touching him, or Act of Treason, whatever giant monster they throw down that's like a 20/20, and then you just grab it next round, boom, hit them with it. Just fun little tricks. So it's a fun deck that I like to play with. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed my rich, soothing baritone voice. And yeah, I would tell you to like and subscribe, but who doesn't know that at this point? Like, that's what you're supposed to do to YouTube videos. I feel like it's like telling people, like, when you go to McDonald's, if they're like, make sure you put the food in your mouth and eat it. Like, we know what to do with food, you know what I mean? Like, it's an unnecessary step, but I don't know. I watch so much YouTube at this point. It's just, I just block it out. You know what I mean? So that's my roundabout way of saying like and subscribe, I guess. All right, bye.